Hello folks, John Head here. Welcome to my next rendition of our video blog. I'm excited to do something a little different today that we haven't done thus far. And that's I'll be introducing our newest member, Miss Sylvia Mattingly, who's sitting to my left. And she has joined Colony Realty. And I want her to little introduction of herself, and then we'll do a little Q&A about buyer's agency. And for those of you who are considering the southern beaches with the Outer Banks, reach out to Sylvia so that she could help you get the process started and make your dream of owning something on the Outer Banks come true. So Sylvia, tell us a little bit about yourself.
As John said, my name is Sylvia Mattingly. I have been a resident of Hatteras Island for the past 25 years. While I've had my real estate license for many years, I'm very excited to be joining the Colony Realty sales team.
Great. And Sylvia, by the way, is very successful in her own right. She has been a entrepreneur in the equine adventures for, I believe it's 18 years?
18 years.
18 years. So if you've actually come out to Hatteras Island and gone for a horse ride, in all probability, you have ridden on one of Sylvia's horses. So we're excited about having her. She brings a great business experience with her, and helping you potentially make that first purchase here on the beaches of the Outer Banks, and specifically for Sylvia on Hatteras Island. So Sylvia, if you're watching this video today, why would I consider calling you for a buyer's agent?
John, I think it's very important for buyers to have their own representation. I want to represent you and provide quality information and help you make an informed decision when purchasing real estate on Hatteras Island.
That is a very good point. And for those of you who may have just initiated the process, some of you are veterans of buying real estate on the Outer Banks, but the reality of it is there's some potential pitfalls that can occur through the process of buying. Some of those start out with just the cost of flood insurance in specific areas. We have what's known as AE flood zones, VE flood zones, COBRA flood zones, and then X, which flood technically isn't required. But if I was calling Sylvia today and I said, Sylvia, I'm thinking about a house in the village of Avon, back in the older part of the fishing community of what was originally known as Kankakee, what would be some pitfalls, especially with the flood insurance?
We would want to see how much flood insurance was going to cost back there, or specifically what zone they're in. And
those of you who don't know, that right now, because we were remapped in 2008, I believe it was, and we're getting ready to get remapped now, Kankakee Shores and a portion of all of the village of Kankakee, or Avon, is VE. And that can be very expensive depending on the elevation of the home you're considering if you're not building new. So what would be some of the other reasons if folks are looking here today to pick up the phone and maybe think about defining what they're looking for in a particular village, and then making an appointment with you to come down and look at properties? What would you do in advance of their visit?
Well, before you arrive, I want to help you narrow down the properties that you want to see when you're here. And that might involve me previewing the properties for you, possibly doing some live video with you so you can see what your prospects are before you arrive.
That's a good idea. So you have somebody, basically what we'd say boots on the ground, helping you in advance of you getting here. So that's always helpful. Obviously, the internet is a good tool these days, but it doesn't show you every aspect of a potential property you're looking at online. So it's nice to have someone like Sylvia representing you to make that purchase. So we're excited here at Colony, and especially in the Colony Realty sales, to have Sylvia joining us. And I think she's going to bring a dynamic aspect to working with folks. She's got a great knowledge of Hatteras Island. Like I said, she's been here 25 years. She's been around long enough to know what's going on if you're considering making a purchase here in any one of the villages and specific to any subdivision. So Sylvia, tell the folks here how to contact you.
You can text me or call me at 252-996-5208. My email address is sylvia@colonyrealtycorp.com. I would love to hear from you.
Great. Well, like I said, we're excited about having Sylvia here as part of Colony Realty sales team. And if you need to reach out to me and considering selling one of your properties, you can reach me at John at Colony Realty Corp. Again, that's John at Colony Realty Corp. and or at 252-995-5500 extension 5501. In the meantime, till we see you next time, have a happy new year. I hope it's beginning off with a great year for you, and we'll see you along the way. Take care.